Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. I hope you're very, very well today. It's the end of my Friday, but I know it's the start of some of your Fridays, or you may be in the middle of your Friday. So I hope you're having a good one regardless, and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Who have we got here today? We have got Joey. Hey there, Joey, how you doing? And we have Carls. Welcome, welcome. And Kaiko. Hey, Kaiko, I hope you're good. Yeah, how are you all doing? How has your week treated you? This week's been a bit of a weird one for me. It's been very tiring, I guess is the best way to put it. It hasn't been especially more busy in any way. I just seem to be getting tired easier this week. But sometimes it's like that, isn't it? Sometimes you have those times where regardless of how much you sleep or how much you rest, you are tired. And nothing's going to fix it. I just seem to be having like one of those periods at the moment. So I'm very, very glad it's the weekend. And there's also an ice cream van outside. I hope you can't hear them. Going like ding, 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 tempting me with ice cream. It's 1 a.m. for you. You should get some sleep if you can, Carls. That's very late. And hey there, Red. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't properly spoken to you in a bit. I hope you're well. Yeah, I mean, I always feel more awake once I finish my Friday and once like the weekend started. I always feel like I pick up a little bit at that point. Maybe because I know I made it sort of thing. I don't know if others have that. But I still need to have a nice early night tonight, I think. A bit more sleep, hopefully a sleep in tomorrow. That's all on my list for the weekend. And then just a nice chill. I feel like I need to catch up on some rest. Apparently somewhere I've been missing out on it and I don't know where. But I'll catch up. I'll get caught up on it. But today is slightly different. I know usually on a Friday we'll do like a more chill game. We normally do like a house flipper or a Stardew, something like that. But this week we're doing Pokemon. We normally do Pokemon on Thursday, but we did Cult of the Lamb yesterday instead. So we're back on Pokemon. And I've been busy. I've been grinding. Because we were struggling, weren't we? Let's be real. I know we made it through... Was it 3 of the Elite 4? To be fair, we were making progress, but we were really struggling. And I felt like we needed to level up, didn't we? So I've spent some time. I need to still do a tiny bit more grinding because I didn't have quite enough time to do as much as I wanted. But it's only like a few more levels on one Pokemon and like 2 levels on another Pokemon. So it's not going to take very much time at all. And then we can try the Elite 4 again. And we're going to have everyone at 70. And I feel like hopefully that'll make life easier. But I've got most of them to level 70. One's on 68 and one's in the nearly mid-60s, I think. I just ran out of time. You know how it is. So you'll have to watch some grinding. I hope that's okay. Let's see. Is it Brain Juice Day? See, at the end of Friday, it's no longer Brain Juice Day for me. No more Brain Juice. I've used it all up. I am just here just to be comfy. That's the situation. You have a headache, Red. Make sure you drink plenty of water. And if you can, take some painkillers. But obviously, don't take too many. But yeah, definitely try and get a sip of water. I find that helps quite a lot. Or sometimes it can be you haven't eaten enough. Have you eaten enough? If my blood sugar gets low, I can get headaches as well. So it could be all sorts of things. If you haven't eaten, get a snack. If you haven't had enough water, or even if you have had enough water, no harm in ever getting a bit more water in you. So get a little sippy sippy and get a little snacky snacky and watch me run around. You like how I say water? Do I say it weird? I don't know. I try to always make sure that I enunciate my T's because sometimes I do kind of not put enough pressure on the T and it kind of comes out more like water. But I'm trying to say water and I'm trying to say my T's properly. But I have water with me and I also have a Fanta. Because I need some sugar. I need to reinvigorate those tired brain juices. So I have a Fanta and I have a water. And we'll be bouncing between them. But they'll be sipped on throughout the stream anyway. I'm always a big advocate of drinking plenty of water. Water! Hey there, Mindful. Say a bottle of water. Is that video with the American, the English person and then the Australian? And then it changes to that like I don't know what they are. They're from a game, aren't they? And they're like a gremlin or something. A little bottle of water. That's what it goes, doesn't it? I'm sure there's a video. I might have to find this video. Give me a second. I'm going to find it. Because I know what I'm on about. I don't know if you guys know. I'm going to see if I can find it. Yeah, Red, don't worry, lurk all you need to. But like I said, try and get some water in you. That will help. I'm going to try and find this video. Give me a second. Little bottle of water. Murloc. Is it? Here you go, Murloc meme. Okay, whatever it is, it's a Murloc. I don't know what a Murloc is. But let's open this up. Yes, take my cookies. Okay. And then what do I need to do? I need to bring it up on screen, don't I? This wasn't planned. This is just happening. So it's going to be a bit scuffed. Give me a second. We could do a window capture. Yes. And then we need a new window capture. And then I need... Is it this one? It's this one. There you go. Okay, give me a second. Ignore the mess. Ignore the scuff. I'm moving things that shouldn't be moved. I'm making a big old mess. Wait, I'm just going to make it a tiny bit neater. Whoop. And whoop. There you go. And I'm on my incognito. I do use YouTube on night mode. Here we go. This is the one I'm on about. Okay. And hopefully the sound should come through loud enough. Okay.
A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water. A little bottle of water.
That meme. That's the one I was on about. That's the one I thought you were referencing as well. Because obviously they get more and more like, because the English person's like a little bottle of water, and then the American person's like a little bottle of water, and then the Australian is just a garble. And then you get the blah 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 blah. That's what I thought you were on about. Wait a second. Okay, I'm on the right window again. But hopefully I make sense now. I don't know. Oh, it's from Hearthstone. Yeah, I just remembered it was like a weird froggy gremlin guy. I didn't remember. Hey there, Laughing Devil, good morning. But there you go. Now you know that video. I have watched it a few times. It always makes me giggle. I think I must have a very simple sense of humour. That's the sort of stuff that makes me laugh. Maybe I should make like a playlist of just like random videos that make me laugh, and then one day we can just watch them all together. Maybe I should do that. Just all the stupid memes and like old finds that always pull a little giggle out of me. I removed Kirby. Kirby? What Kirby? Oh, Carl's, the Kirby High. Oh, that's what you mean by Kirby. The Kirby High sound is now a channel point redeem. And then I couldn't remember what the second sound was. So the good job will also be added as a channel point redeem. I added them on as a point redeem with a bit of a cooldown because I felt like they were being overused and it was starting to kind of like it was starting to lose its fun, at least for me. So I thought, put it as a channel point redeem. Hi! With a bit of a cooldown, and then I should just space it out a bit more and keep it fun. Because I found that it was getting a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say abused, that's the wrong word. It was getting a bit old, I suppose, a bit stale. Poyo. I should try and get a Poyo sound. And hey there, Benz, how you doing? But yeah, I'll add the good job on there. And to be honest, with the channel point redeems, because I've upped the cooldown on them, I might add some more sounds over on the channel point redeems instead. So you might have more to choose from soon. I need to just scroll through. I wanted to have some different hello ones, but so many of the hello sounds on sound alerts are just the same sound. You have like the Adele song going like hello, that one. And then it's like SpongeBob being like, hi, how are ya? Like those, like, ooh, well, thank you for the bits. Yeah, they're just all very samey. And like, I don't mind something being the same as other people's, that's not my problem. But when you're scrolling through the list of sounds and then you just hear Adele singing the word hello like 5 times in a row, that gets a bit tiresome. A bird sound alert, like a bird sound. I'm going to say no, solely because birds kind of scare me. I don't like birds. So I don't really want birds tweeting. So I think it would creep me out. I mean, the only bird that doesn't scare me is a duck. And some would say that ducks should scare me the most because ducks can be quite violent. But the ducks at my local duck pond are very cute. So ducks are okay. Yeah, you know what I mean, laughing devil. That's another one that comes up a lot. It's true though, isn't it? And hello there, Obi-Wan Kenobi. The whole hello there, that one as well. But yeah. Your sister doesn't like birds either. Yeah, I think with some birds, because they're so used to being around people, which is fair enough, they get very confident. And I don't mind if a bird's like over there, doing its due, minding its business. But sometimes they fly like so close to you when they're going over your head and stuff like that. And that creeps me out. That creeps me out. When they get too close. It freaks, especially because near where I work, there's a lot of seagulls, and seagulls in particular. Tilo, hello, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're well today. And that ice cream van is still going. Tempting me to get ice cream. Yeah, near where I work, there's lots of seagulls. And seagulls are massive, very aggressive, and very used to people. They don't care. But when they're stood up at full height, the top of their head like reaches my hip. And that's terrifying. That's too big. And I don't want that walking near me. It's too scary. Hey there, Gold Pizza. I'm good, thank you. How are you doing today? I'm the same with foxes as well, though. Like, I don't mind foxes. Foxes are okay. But some foxes, once again, are too confident. And one time I was walking down the street and this fox came out and it was just walking alongside, like next to me, just trotting along. And we were like, arms reach apart. We were standing so close to each other and I was a bit like, hello, where are you going? Because I was scared, like, was it gonna get scared of me and then try to attack me out of fear? Because obviously foxes mind their own business because that's what they're like. They keep to their own path, they keep to themselves. But obviously if they felt threatened, they would attack, wouldn't they? Because that's rightly so. If they feel threatened, they're going to defend themselves. And I wasn't doing anything. I was just there trying to continue my way home. And this fox was walking right next to me. And I was like, please don't think that I'm going to attack you. Because I'm not going to attack you. I'm just minding my business. It didn't though. It was fine. It wandered off. No, foxes can be cute. It's just one of those things where you don't want to get too close if you're not ready for it. You're at school career centre. Well, good luck, Gold Pizza. Look after yourself. Yeah, and get some more sleep, Mindful. Absolutely, get some rest. I think we're going to hop over to the game, though. I think we've had a nice little wind-up. Obviously, of Pokemon. Most of the time, I end up talking about random nonsense anyway, but we need to do a tiny bit more grinding. And then we need to start the Elite Four again and hopefully get through it this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to remember to change the thing because I keep on forgetting to change it. And then I need to turn the sound on. There we go. So, here's the situation with the team. You can't see it because it's tiny. Wait a second. Can I put it on summary? I mean, that helps. Basically, I've got most of them to level 70, but Beanbag's still on 62. Beanbag needs to be leveled up a bit more. But Charsu 70, Crispy 70, Goobis is 68, they're very nearly there. Zebru 70 and Claudia is 70. This is what I've been up to, I've been busy. But we just need to do the last few levels on Charsu and do the last couple of levels on Goobis. It shouldn't take long. And then we're going to try the Elite Four again and hopefully have more consistent luck. Because this is going to put us a good 10 levels higher than what we were and much closer to what the Elite Four is. That's the intention. It doesn't mean it's going to go that way, but that is the plan. So we're going to continue with a tiny bit more grinding. Oh, ostriches are scary. They're another animal where you're fine. Like, you're fine if there's space. But I feel like they're very strong and they can probably get quite aggressive, right? Quite defensive. And I feel like if that happened with an ostrich, I would be very hurt. I would be very harmed by this ostrich. It's not like a small animal that wouldn't cause much damage. Do you know what I mean? Let's do a bit of running. I was Ordino farming. That's what I was doing. But sometimes it takes so long for the grass to rustle. Oops. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. But we do get so much experience while using the lucky egg. I beat the Elite Four the first time, Benz. And then, obviously, we were doing it in the after game. And I think we got through 3 of them. But we were struggling so much that I was just like, you know what, we need to grind. So I left and I've been grinding off stream. So we are going to have to do it through again. But I feel like it's going to be an awful lot easier once we're at level 70. Because it was getting a bit ridiculous, wasn't it? The amount of times we were having to try. You like Dodrio, but you hate ostriches. I guess Dodrios are like ostriches, aren't they? I never really thought of it that way before. You don't often attach the Pokemon to the animal that they're meant to be, if that makes sense. And Gold Pizza, do not apologise. Whenever you can pop by, I'm happy to see you. If you can't pop by, don't sweat it. There'll be more streams. It's not worth worrying about. There we go. Life always comes first. But yeah, we got the lucky egg on Beanbag, so it shouldn't take long. I think each level was taking about 3 encounters. I was hoping to get more levels on Beanbag before the start of stream, but I just ran out of time. And I didn't want to delay the stream just for grinding. I thought we could just do it here instead. And I guess, to be fair, if we get to the high 60s, we could still give it a go. We don't have to be bang on 70. But I'd like to be as close as possible. Okay. Run back and forth again. It takes so long to find one, but it does work out an awful lot faster. Hop, there we go. And when I was doing it earlier, the grass would rustle, and then I'd walk towards the rustling grass, and I'd keep on having a different encounter as I was approaching the rustle, and then obviously it runs away. So then I got to start all over again, going back and forth. That happened so many times. And then at one point as well, the game crashed, like it froze. And I did a save state and stuff, but it wouldn't unfreeze. And I was like, oh no, have I lost everything? But I managed to get it to work again, and I was like, I swear, if I lost like 2 hours worth of work, I would have cried. Because it was so much work. And that wasn't even all the work I did, that was just like what I had done so far that day. And it was just like such a relief, like, oh, thank you, Pokemon gods, thank you, Arceus. Maybe I should start doing a toxic first instead, because we're going to run out of sludge bombs so fast. That's the only problem with Beanbag, you don't have a lot of power points. Beanbag does not have much PP. Though for a lot of them, Beanbag wasn't the most useful, so I guess they don't need to be as high as the others, but we'll definitely get them to the high 60s. Yeah, Pokemon has great music. I feel like not the entirety of this soundtrack is my favourite, but I am very Gen 2 biased, so that's kind of like me just liking Gen 2 so much. But there is some great songs on this one. Right, we'll do that, and then hopefully that will save some of our sludge bombs. This is going to take so long. I think I've said it every stream as well. The grinding is like my least favourite part of Pokemon. It's my least favourite bit. I do not like grinding. I get so bored with it. But it needs to be done. I have to do it. Should I try a takedown? You forgot to do the viewer awards? What do you mean? Honestly, that would have been me. Obviously, it's different because we're like post-game, so it's a bit different. But if I was like properly in the middle of my playthrough and I lost that much progress, I would have been so upset. I would have been absolutely devastated, genuinely. Because it hurts. It really hurts. You don't know how to send hydrate on mobile? I can take a sip of my drink regardless. I'm not sure where the channel points go on mobile though, I'll be honest with you. I never use Twitch on the app. I only ever use it on PC. I'm pretty sure it should be in the same place, right? Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Would it not still be on the chat? Let me do a stretch. And let me do a hydrate and grab some of my Fanta. I need some sugar. There we go. Same place next to your text bar. My little chunk of tofu. So many people say it looks like soap, and I'm like, it does not look like soap, it is a lump of tofu. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to already go back and heal. This is why I left beanbag till last, because I knew that there would be a pain in the bottom. Do, 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 do. I knew they would take a while just because of the PowerPoints. There isn't an awful lot we can use. I mean, we can do takedown, but I don't know. I don't know if takedown's worth using for this. I guess so. I mean, it damages, doesn't it? Right. Should we try a takedown? I feel like it's not going to do enough. Let's just do a sludge bomb and then we'll run back and heal. And I've already done the trainers at the sports arena as well. I did those earlier, so they've already been done. I guess we could go to the boat, couldn't we? Is it worth going to the boat though? I kind of feel like it might not be. I think we get more experience from the Ordinos. It will just provide us some variety, wouldn't it? But let's heal up. Bam 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 bam. But the good thing as well, because I did the battles in the sports arena, I have a little bit of extra money, so we're gonna do a bit more stock ups on items before we head back into the Elite Four. I'm hoping we'll have an easier time of it now. Oh, Red! Did you end up not going because of your headache? Do a bit more back and forth. Yeah, I feel like since people have started going back to school and whatnot, the time that some people streaming, like me, gets a bit awkward for people. It'd be nice too if one day I could stream at different times of day. I would like that. I just can't do that yet. You stayed home because you were sick. Fair enough, fair enough. I was always that person who, even if I was sick, I would still go to school and then it would just make me worse and I never learned my lesson. So it's good that you stayed home if you're sick. And I hope you get better. I feel like though now, because of the big naughties and all of that, it's kind of more frowned upon to go to school when sick now. I think when I went to school, it was more kind of like expected unless you were like literally bedridden with it sort of thing. Do 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 do. We can do a takedown. How much is that going to hurt us though? Oh, not much. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I just got to decide if do I want to take beanbag all the way to 70. I might go to like 65 instead. Because I feel like beanbag's kind of more just been like a shield for us to heal up other Pokemon. I don't know if you guys agree. Do 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 do. Yeah, I mean, with my schedule, it's kind of like I wake up, I work, I stream, and then I go to bed. I literally have like a really quick dinner, and then I'll stream, and then I'll go to bed. So there isn't much flexibility in my schedule at the moment. And I try to watch people's streams while I'm working and stuff like that. I always do. But that often means I can't be active in chats and stuff, so I kind of just lurk. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I understand, Red. I understand. It's awkward, isn't it? Time zones can be no fun. Ah, but thank you, Joey. Boop. How did Ordino get a Mega Evolution? Maybe they have a big fan base? They are very cute, so they might have a large fan base. 64. Yeah, maybe we'll just go to 65 on Beanbag. But we'll get Goobis up to 70. That should be pretty quick. They're on 68. And then we'll go and give it another go. Because Goobis is kind of just in there to poison people and to like act as a wall while we heal. So they don't need to be 70. Oh, mindful. I genuinely enjoy streaming. So like I like doing it. It's just like, you know how it is. Life gets in the way, doesn't it? Do. Am I remembering Mega Ordino? Doesn't it go like all white? Is that correct? Am I remembering the right Pokemon? I don't know. I'm not the most familiar of all of the Megas. Come on, Ordino. Please. Please. Pretty please. Come on. Sometimes it takes so long. I only need like 3 more. 3 more should do it, and then we can switch to Goobis. Do. Come on. Yeah, I'm really hoping we get through this today. I feel like because of all the attempts we've had at the Elite Four, I'm kind of ready to just beat them now and have it done. Not to mean that I want to end all the game and everything. I will definitely complete it, even if it takes multiple more streams. I think it's just at a point where I'm just like, oh, come on. Do you know what I mean? I'm getting impatient. Mega Lucario is decent looking, and I'm not surprised they got a Mega either. And I'm not surprised the Love Bunny got a Mega, because they've got a fan base. Come on, Ordino. Ordino? If it's not happening, I'll see if I can get on that boat. Now, which town was the boat on? The boat was at the massive city, wasn't it? Fly? Yes, I own Sword and Shield, I own Pokemon Snap, and Legends Arceus. All on the Switch. No, it's this one, isn't it? I played Sword and Shield on stream quite a while ago. It was one of the first games I played on stream, actually. Right, let's do a quick heal, and then we'll go and see if we can get on that boat. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Let's see if we can get on that boat, because the Audinos aren't showing up, so we have to try a different method. Now, which thing was it down? Is it down here? Yes! Can I get on? Yes, perfect. 1,000. Sure, get on the ship. Out of those, I've only streamed Sword and Shield. The Pokemon games I've streamed so far are Sword and Shield, Heart Gold, and this one. They're the only 3 Pokemon games I've streamed so far. I think after I finish this one, I'll be taking a small break from Pokemon until Scarlet and Violet come out, but I may play some Pokemon Snap in the middle. but I won't play like a full Pokemon game because I don't think we'll finish it before Scarlet and Violet comes out. So that's what I'll probably do. But I might change my mind. Well, that looks pretty. Okay. Observation deck. Diamond, Pearl or Platinum? Yeah, I'll do one of those. I feel like at some point I'll definitely end up doing all of the mainline games. And then I kind of want to branch out and try some of the extra games. Because I've not done like the mystery dungeons and the ranger games and stuff like that. So I'd like to do those as well. You're not going to fight me? No? Okay. Are you gonna fight me? Thank you. I'm not just a kid that wears shorts. I am an action kid that wears shorts. Do 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 do. Yeah, I feel like in most situations, if there's like a third definitive quotation marks version, I'd probably just choose that one. I'll probably do the same and choose Emerald as well. Unless I do the remakes of that one, I'm not too sure. But usually I'll just go for the definitive version. I'm not sure though, because obviously if the next mainline game I play is Violet, I don't know which one I'm going to play after that. I'm really in the mood to play Fire Red, but I don't know if I'll feel the same way after playing Violet. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I feel like Violet's going to take a nice while anyway, like a good few streams. So we'll work it out. I could always do a vote or something as well. No, keep battling. I'm guessing there's somewhere to heal on this boat. I'm guessing we have our own room somewhere. It'd be very silly if we didn't, considering how much we paid for it. So we must have our own room somewhere. I'll go and find that after I've beaten this guy. Oh, come on! Using rest. Dang it! You don't know how to stream on the Switch. I don't know what emulation is like for Switch, but I think you'll need the capture card. I have a capture card in my PC. That's how I do Switch games. And then I just plug the Switch into the HDMI on the capture card and like stream it through that. Go find a Phoebus. Now I'm alright. I know they're super rare. I'm not going to try and find a Phoebus. If I remember correctly, I can't remember which game it is, but there's a game where to find a Phoebus, there's like a certain place and it only spawns on like X amount of like squares on that route or something, isn't there? Like it's wild. And I'm like, no offense, Phoebus, I don't want you enough for all of that work. You're great, but I'm not a big Phoebus fan. Yeah, I think you will need a capture card, Joey. I might be wrong, but I think that's how you have to do it. Hey there, Van, how are you doing? And that's how I've always done it as well. It's how I did my Wii games as well. Once you have the capture card, you can plug any of your consoles in. So I do my Wii games on console through the capture card, because then I can use the sensor bar and the Wiimotes. And it means I can do my GameCube games as well, because I got the GameCube compatible Wii. So that all goes through it, and you can plug all your PlayStations in, your Xboxes, you can do all of it. So it works out, really. One and done, exactly. As long as you can connect it up with HDMI, you're all good to go. For the Wii, you need to get a Wii to HDMI like adapter, but they're really cheap. And you plug it into the back of the Wii and then plug the HDMI in. But any of the consoles that are HDMI, it's just boom boom, done, no problem. Oh no, it's another battle. I wanted a bed to sleep in. Oh no! You've been moving furniture all day yesterday. Make sure you get some rest today if you can. There's some capture cards that can use VGA cables. Yeah, there probably is. There probably is. I think mine's HDMI only. But it wouldn't surprise me if they have all of that. Oh, your sister stole your Wii games. I had to buy a new Wii because I have a Wii with my family. But obviously I don't live like my parents and stuff, but I don't live with them anymore. And they kept the Wii because my dad likes the golf games. So my dad kept the Wii so he can play his golf. And I got my own Wii. That's the thing about cost and stuff, and to be honest, like, most consoles are HDMI now, and if they're not, I feel like the adapters to make them HDMI, where you just plug them into the back and then plug in the HDMI, they're like a decent price, they're not expensive, so I feel like it's probably easier to do it that way, because how often are you going to use the VGA port? Do you know what I mean? Keep battling. I feel like as well, with the capture cards, you find them a lot on eBay. So you can get them for a pretty decent price. I wouldn't buy one brand new. I would get one second hand off eBay. Because they go up all the time and you can get a really good deal on them. I would say that's the way to go. Your dad loves golf too. Hey there, Charlie. Yeah, my dad is an absolute sucker for Wii golf. He loves it. You want to play more PS2 games? Oh, yeah. I'd love to play more PS2 games. Oh, how do I say that? Can I just call you Shuro? Is that okay? But thank you for the follow. I hope you're well today. Takedown. Let's do a takedown. And then we need to find somewhere to heal. We do have a lot of potions on us, to be honest. But we've run out of sludge bombs. Yeah, my brother has the PS2, so I'd have to buy a new PS2. But that's alright. I feel like... Has PS2 gotten expensive yet? I feel like it has now, hasn't it? Because I know the GameCube's gotten expensive, but the Wii's still cheap. So I don't think the nostalgia train has hit the Wii yet. So that's why I like stocked up on my Wii games and stuff like that, because it's going to happen. Give it a couple years. And those Wii games and the consoles will go up in price. And you won't be able to buy a Wii for like £40 anymore. But that's what happened with the GameCubes. GameCubes are so expensive now. The PS2 is amazing. It's a great console. I agree. We can do another takedown. Your GameCube needs a memory repair. Ah. Yeah, I was a PlayStation kid up until the Wii came out. So I had like a PlayStation 1, a PlayStation 2, and then we got a Wii. No worries, Benz. Sleep well. Thank you for popping by. We'll be here for a couple more hours probably, but make sure you get all the sleep you need, okay? You find it funny that the PS2 is just the highest selling console, but the PS2 was great. The PS2 was so good. Right, I need to find somewhere to heal. Is there nowhere to heal? It doesn't look like it, does it? Excuse me? Sure. Well, I need somewhere to heal. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, we'll just use a potion. I don't have anything for my power points though, which is the problem. But I guess we could just do some takedowns. Oh, you need to leave in a few minutes. Well, have a good day at work, Joey, and thank you for popping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, the PS1 was massive. Absolutely. What am I doing? 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 I'm doing that. Okay. Hey there, root beer. Okay. Well, I feel like the sales of the PS2, the numbers wouldn't change now because no one's buying them new. It's all like second-hand and stuff now. You can't buy a PS2 like new from the shops, right? So I feel like once they stopped selling them in the shops, the number wouldn't change anymore because there's no new consoles being sold. But I might be wrong. I'm not a business person. I'm not a business bun. PS1 was your first console. It was my first console as well, the PS1. Can I sleep in your bed? No? Okay. I'm good, thank you, Root Bear. I hope you're good as well. Hello? Are you going to heal me up if I listen to your story? No? Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Hello? This is a very big ship, isn't it? I guess what we could do, we did say that we were going to get Beanbag up to like 65 instead. So why don't we swap Beanbag and Goobis and try and get a couple more levels on Goobis? That might be an idea. And then we should be ready to try the Elite Four again. So can I have the lucky egg back? Thank you kindly. Oops. And can I give you the lucky egg, please, Goobis? There we go. That's true, refurbished consoles. I wonder how they would count that though. I imagine there isn't like an official tracking of that sort of thing. But it would be interesting to see, absolutely. Whoop. Nope. Were the trainers behind the blue doors? I think they were, right? But let's have a peek down here. See you later, Joey. Thank you for popping by. My next stream will be on Sunday. If you can come, I would love to see you, but don't worry if not. Don't stress. Oh, you're timed. Dang it. I didn't realise we were timed. Pay all that money and then we're timed. You wonder why console sales don't match old ones? PCs? I mean, when you think about it, when those consoles were so big, home PCs weren't as accessible and certainly weren't powerful enough for a lot of games. So a lot of people didn't have PCs that could play games, right? So then you would get a console. And I feel like PCs were seen more as like work machines, not gaming machines. Whereas now, PC gaming is probably the biggest it's ever been. So that dips into console sales. At least that's how I feel like it probably is. But once again, I am not a business bun, so I don't know for sure. But that makes the most sense. Right, what we'll do is we'll go back to the other place just for a couple more levels for Goobis, and then we'll head to the Elite Four. Over here. Yeah, more games are coming to PCs. More people have PCs. PCs I feel are more accessible for the power in them. Thank you for the shower. Yeah, and the head pads, thank you. That's what I feel like's probably doing it. And I feel like as well now, a lot of the times with games, the PC versions are like the definitive versions of a lot of games, aren't they? And they're easier to mod and things like that. Right, Ordino. Ordino? I need like only a few of you. I need like 5. 5 Ordinos. Oh, wait. Skip, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You don't have a ton of time to stick around, but you'll drop a follow. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I seem nice. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is a bit of a nostalgia train, isn't it? I've never completed this Pokemon game. It's one of the few I've not completed. But we're up to our second time at the Elite Four. I'm just doing some training. But hopefully, before you need to head off, we can provide some nice company for you. Let's try... You could throw a PSP at the wall and it would be fine. I thought DSs were quite strong. Well, you can't throw a DS at the wall. To be fair, I've never tried. But wasn't the whole thing about the DS's original design, like the ugly clamshell, was that they wanted it to survive a fall from a shirt pocket? Wasn't that the idea and that's why it looked like it did? But I guess maybe the DS Lite wasn't as strong as the original DS? If you throw a DS, the top screen will break. Ah, I see. You played Black and White 2, the Elite Four are hard. Black and White 2, this whole generation, Gen 5, is one that I've not had much experience in. I will need to play Black and White 2 though. The Elite Four are hard in this one. Hey there, Resnek. I'm well, thank you. I hope you are as well. My first handheld was... My first personal handheld was a Game Boy Advance SP. But my first shared handheld, so I shared it with my siblings, was a Game Boy Color. The original DS was really clunky. It didn't look nice, did it? The light was a very much needed upgrade. Oh, you stopped playing Pokemon Gen 4. Yeah, I never really stopped. I've just had a couple of gens where I didn't get into them. So I didn't get into Gen 5 originally, and I didn't get into... Which gen is Sun and Moon? Is that Gen 7? I never really got into the Gen 7 games either, but I'll need to try those again. But for the most part, I've completed every generation. Apart from those. They're the outliers. I don't count Arceus. I don't count that as a main series. Is deceptively strong. Ah, so they're going to catch me out. I'll have to try and keep that in mind. Oh, your battery's gone back. Can you not replace the battery on the DS Lite? I'm sure it's just in there with a screw, right? You could probably buy a replacement. Platinum was the last one you completed. Ah, I hope you enjoy Violet then. Or Scarlet. Scarlet, Violet, whichever one. Both of them. I hope you enjoy it. I am looking forward to it. I am worried about Scarlet and Violet, but I am also looking forward to it. I feel like I was worried about Sword and Shield, but I ended up really enjoying it. But I feel more worried about Scarlet and Violet. But I hope they prove me wrong. Because I don't like being worried about Pokemon games. You're getting... Oh, of course you're getting both, aren't you? You don't plan on using it again. Maybe you should try and get hold of a 3DS XL. I have the new 3DS, new quotation marks, but I got the smaller version because I preferred the feel of the smaller one in my hands. But you can get the new 3DS XL that has quite a big screen. Ah, Gen 3 was the earliest one you played. I started on Gen 1. I've been here since the beginning. Been in for the long haul. What would you say is your favourite Gen Mudkip? Yeah, I am interested in the co-op. I have to admit, the co-op does look good. I'm more worried about it look-wise, because it's like, I don't know, the textures and stuff. What I theorised the other day, and I was talking to someone about this, I don't know if I said this on stream, I feel like what they've done is they made the Let's Go games, and I feel like they've made like this game on like the same sort of engine, and same with Arceus, but then they just didn't up the textures. So on Let's Go the game's further zoomed out, so you can get away with lower quality textures, but on Arceus and obviously Violet and Scarlet, it's more zoomed in, So I feel like they can't hide the fact that the textures are lower quality. That's what I feel like's happened. I have a feeling. Which is very like, I don't know how I feel about that, but I feel like that's what's happened. You still have your red and blue. I have red and blue. I feel like I still have all of my copies from blue up until now. I should have all of my copies still. I should have my original gold still. Look at your username, that's the answer. That's fair, that's fair. You're going to take a nap. Sleep well, Red. I hope you feel better. And hey, Zen, how are you doing today? Gen 3 is a very popular gen. My favourite's Gen 2. I love Gen 2. It's got my favourite starter, which is Totodile. It's got my favourite evolution, which is Umbreon. Some of my favourite music, and it's just my favourite region. I love Gen 2. Absolutely love it. You're hoping it's just pre-release lighting. The thing is, though, is that that's how the lighting is on Arceus. Like, I stopped playing Arceus because it's kind of ugly. And I need to play it again because the catching system's really good. And, like, there's so many good things about it. But I had this one point where the shadow was like this pixelated blob and it threw me off so much I just stopped playing it. And I've not gone back to it. And I feel like the lighting's the same in Scarlet and Violet. And I'm just like, please fix it. Please fix it. But I don't know. I don't know. Are the internal batteries dry in your silver? You can replace them. It's a little fiddly, but you can replace the batteries. And hey there, Narix, you managed to get to a Pokemon stream. I hope you're well today. Her face is more flat. Maybe I'm being too judgmental. I feel like the textures leave a lot to be desired, as do the animations. And I understand they're newer to like this sort of game. They're newer to like 3D games. But I'm also like, they have the funding to hire people who are more experienced. So I kind of end up bouncing back and forth about it. And it's kind of like, I know I'm going to enjoy it anyway. It's Pokemon. I'm going to love it. I'm going to have a good time. But there's little things you just wish could be better because the series deserves that quality. Do you know what I mean? So a part of you just ends up being like, okay. Did they ever fix it with the lighting stuff? I don't think they ever did. But, like I said, there's time for them to prove me wrong. And I hope they do. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. So if I buy it, because obviously I'm getting it and I'm going to start playing it probably the day it comes out on stream. So if they prove me wrong, I will be a happy bunny. They're welcome to do it. You think they're being cheap? That's the problem. That's what I think they're doing as well. I think they're cutting corners because they know it will sell regardless. And I feel like that's a bad mindset to get into. And I feel like as well, because of the production cycle, they have quite a tight production cycle on Pokemon games. And it seems to be getting tighter and tighter. Like the speed they need to get these things out. So I feel like it doesn't give them the time they need to fix stuff. Like if the game was delayed by a few more months for argument's sake, they could improve the textures, they could fix the shadows, but it needs to be out within a certain time frame. Which sucks, that's business. It's business, but it's a shame. Gen 5's the last set of games they actually cared about. I think X and Y is really good. I don't know, I think X and Y is a really good set of games. For me, it started to fall off into like Sun and Moon. That's where things started to be a bit like dubious. Though I love Sword and Shield. I do love it. It has its flaws. Many of the flaws I just expressed about Violet and Scarlet, but I still overall love it as a game. But once again, it could be better. Do you know what I mean? It could be better than it was. It looks better than Arceus. I mean, I hope so. Like I said, the textures on Arceus were abysmal. They were so bad. It's like, I was talking to another streamer on Discord and I was sending them pictures like, look at these shadows, and they were like, oh yeah, I never realised how bad they were. It kind of looked like when you're playing a PC game and your PC's a bit behind on specs, you got to turn the shadows down to low. That's what it looked like. And it shouldn't look like that, do you know what I mean? And I understand the Switch is a less powerful console, so it's not got the same sort of power as like the PlayStation 5 and all of that. But Breath of the Wild's on the Switch, and Breath of the Wild's a beautiful game. So it's like, why couldn't you make it better looking when you have a game like Breath of the Wild on the same hardware? There are questions. I have questions. Oh, you haven't tried the Switch games. I would say Sword and Shield is fun. It's flawed. It's not a perfect experience, but it's a fun experience. Arceus, I dropped off on Arceus, but I know a lot of people love Arceus. And there is a lot of good things about Arceus. It's just some things, like I said, could be done better. And I think it started to bug me. And then I got my fingers crossed for Violet and Scarlet, because I love Pokemon so much. I've been following it since the first games come out, so it's like nearly all of my life. And it's kind of sad seeing it kind of not be as good as you know it can be. It hurts your heart a little bit, do you know what I mean? Because it means a lot to you. And maybe I'm just too attached. Am I too attached? Maybe I'm too attached to Pokemon. Oh, you don't have a Switch at all. Fair enough, fair enough. To be fair, there's so many variants of the Switch coming out all the time. I have the Let's Go variant of the Switch. So the one with the yellow and Eevee brown controller and all of the silhouettes of the Pokemon on the back. But then the Animal Crossing version came out and I'm just like, that is adorable. But I cannot buy a second Switch. So I didn't. And it's so cheeky, all these really cute looking variants. Is there such thing as being too attached? There is. There is. I don't know if I'm too attached, but you can be too attached. No, I understand what you mean, Van, but like I said, Breath of the Wild's on the same hardware, using the same, like, sort of system, using the same, like, cards and all of that. So it's kind of like when you have that comparison. If all of the games looked to the same quality as Violet and Scarlet, you'd have less to throw arms about. But because you know what the console can do and what developers can do for that console, when you have that comparison, you're a little bit like, what's going on here then? Do you know what I mean? Because you have like that contradiction to show what can be done. And it starts poking holes into things then. No such thing as too attached, especially when it comes to Pokemon. I don't know. I slept on the floor of a shopping centre for the London pop-up store. And when I say the London pop-up store, I don't mean the one from the championships recently. I mean the 2019 one for Sword and Shield. I got on the very first train and I was there from like 5:45 in the morning. I lined up for 7+ hours and I slept on the floor of the shopping centre to get my London Dapper Pikachu. That might be too attached. But I did get a picture with the Pokemon mascot. Black Friday sleep. Black Friday isn't really a thing in the UK. I think we had 1 year where it kind of had the potential of becoming a thing, but then because it ended up kind of like not fun, as in like people took it too far, the next year it was hilarious. The news covered Black Friday and everything, and they had like news reporters at like a large shopping centre ready to like film like how crazy it is for Black Friday, and there was one gentleman stood outside the shutters of this shop by himself. And then the shutters lifted and he just wandered on in by himself, the only man who showed up for Black Friday at this one shop. It was amusing. It was funny. I think people had that 1 year and then they decided, nope, not doing that again, not worth it, not worth it. I will wait for Cyber Monday and do it from home. But it still seems to be really big in America, Black Friday. Right, so what are we doing? So, Goobis still needs a bit more, and then we'll go to the Elite Four. Beanbag can stay 65, I think that's okay. Everyone else will be 70. Do, 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 do. But I do have to say, the line for that shop was a lot of fun. Because obviously it was all Pokemon fans who were very enthusiastic. So the conversation was very fun in that line. And we were all playing like on our DSs and doing like battles and stuff like that. It was a very entertaining line. It was a fun 7 hours. Okay. Oh, that's smart, Van. I mean, if you have to deal with all of the customers and stuff for Black Friday, you should be able to pocket yourself a deal in the process. I like your logic there. Yeah, that's what I mean. People get hurt. And that's petrifying. That really is. I think the 1 year, I think it was actually only 1 year where it was like more like chaotic on Black Friday. And that was the only year it was, because everyone else after that was like, nope, not doing that again. A few people did get hurt. And it's kind of like, I think everyone realised after that happened, it's not really worth it. So let's not do that again. So Black Friday just kind of stopped being a thing. It's still a thing online though. You still got all of the online sales. But in store, it's not really a thing anymore. At least not to the same extent. Oh, you're still 69. How much more, Goobis? Tofu is a cool bunny. Thank you, Root Beer. And like from what I understand of Black Friday, and tell me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong. Am I right in saying that Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving? And people line up from like after dinner on Thanksgiving all the way through to the next day for Black Friday deals. Is that right? Is that correct? Because like, if so, I can't help but feel, doesn't that kind of contradict the whole point of Thanksgiving? So it's like, thank you for all of these amazing things. Now let's go and line up outside a store for capitalism. It seems those two things don't mesh very well to me. A lot of stores have started opening on Thanksgiving. Oh, well, so the staff can't even have Thanksgiving off. They have to go and work instead. See, that doesn't sound right, because from what I understand, Thanksgiving's a really big holiday in America, isn't it? It's kind of like Christmas 2.0. Is that right? Some offer holiday pay. Well, that's fair enough. If you get extra pay, I could be more on board with it then. You wait for Cyber Monday. Yeah, Mudkip. I agree. 10 PM Thanksgiving. But now it's like those poor shop staff, they can't enjoy a nice little like glass of wine with their Thanksgiving dinner because they have to go to work. That sucks. It's probably only certain companies that do that, Van. It's the same in the UK, because in the UK we have what's called bank holidays, and they're days when offices and like banks and stuff close for the day, but shops remain open. A lot of shops remain open, usually for shorter hours, and some shops will offer holiday pay. So if you work the bank holiday, they'll pay you double. Or some places offer an extra holiday in lieu, like a paid holiday or things like that. It depends on the company, but some offer nothing. It entirely depends on where you work. Let's cook enough to feed a small army and watch football while we feast. That sounds like Christmas, but replace football with really old silly movies. Not even on Christmas. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know. I think in some jobs they kind of expect you to work it, don't they? So they don't give you the extra pay. Right, let's go to the Elite Four. We're going to try this again. Crispy. Yeah, most businesses close on Christmas. Yeah, that's true. I just always saw Thanksgiving as kind of like a Christmas, I guess a 1.0, because Christmas is afterwards. Like an extra Christmas. Awkward family talk. It's all the, when are you getting married and stuff like that, isn't it? Are you dating anyone? Why are you still single? It's all those sort of questions. How are you doing at university? All the hard-hitting questions. I will heal up, we'll buy some extra items. We know to start with the fighting person because they were the easiest, but I can't remember what Pokemon came out first for the fighting person, which is a problem, but we'll work it out. Nope, I'm good. Exactly, Laughing Devil. I feel like dating isn't for everyone and that should be respected. But no presents. Well, what's the point if there's no presents? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I have to admit that I'm not a big eater. I think at Christmas the whole idea is that you eat loads, isn't it? But I think I've said before on stream, I'm like a snacker. I'm not a big meal person. So I don't do like a big roast dinner portion. I'll have like a small bit. And then maybe I'll have a little bit more later. But I'm not like a big massive meal person. A 3.8 GPA. That's good, isn't it? We don't really have GPAs in the UK. That's a really high one, isn't it? Oops, I need more than that. Because I always hear things like they have a blah 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 GPA and I'm like, is that good? Your highest is a 4. Okay, so it's very good. Yeah, where's your doctorate, Van? I'm joking, I'm joking. Well done for doing so well, though. On a serious note. Pies. Shoe fly? What's a shoe fly pie? What's that? Pies are more of a savoury thing in the UK. You can get sweet pies. You do get like apple pie and stuff like that. But pies are usually more like mince pies, steak pies, like meaty pies. That's normally how you have pies in the UK. I can feel my voice going. Let me have a quick sip of my drink. Van, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I feel like people have big family Christmases when it's like the only time of year you see that family. I can't help but feel it must get kind of awkward, right? Because that's when all of the questions come up in like quick succession. Can I get some of these? I think we have enough. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. I think we're okay. Was shoe flies hard to explain off the top of your head? Don't worry about it then, I can always Google it. I've just never heard of that before. Obviously, pecan pie, pumpkin pie, chocolate pie. Peppermint's a bit odd, but I can get it. But shoe fly just makes me worried. It's probably like not... I mean, of course it's not actually flies, but you know what I mean. It's probably something so completely normal and it just has a weird name. Pecan pie with ice cream. See, sweet pies are weird to me. I think pie and I just think savoury. Sweet pies are so unusual to me. Shoe fly. Okay. Molasses crumb pie. I'm thinking about that. Isn't molasses that gloopy, sweet, black, like brown stuff? Isn't that molasses? Is that molasses? That's another thing that you don't really get much over here. You get it, but you don't get it like loads and loads. You're not big on savoury pies. I'm not big on pies in general, I have to admit. I'm not a big pie person. But you're more likely to find savoury pies. Oh, that's what molasses is. What? So, a shoe fly pie is a load of molasses with like crumbs on top. I still can't wrap my head around that. I'll have to Google it. I will Google it. I absolutely have to Google it. You prefer cake. I've already expressed my stance on cake. I am not a cake enjoyer. I like cake mix, but I don't like it once it's cooked because of like the texture. But that means more cake for everyone else, so it's not all bad. I'll just stick with the ice cream. Carrot cake. Carrot cake's unusual. But a lot of people like carrot cake, don't they? A lot of people do like it. Right, let's see how we do. I can't remember the Pokemon he has. So we might need to have a little bit of a trial run just so I can remember his Pokemon. And then the next time we come in, we'll be better prepared for it. So this is like a test run. Chari, you better not be driving. You're gonna lag. Okay, Root Beer, thank you so much for popping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Ice cream cake! Yes! That's what I want. I want ice cream cake. I've never had an ice cream cake, but that's what I need. That's what I need in life. I would love to try an ice cream cake. I was always the person who would have jelly and ice cream. Jello. Americans call it jello, don't they? Jello and ice cream. Or like jello and whipped cream for my birthday. And everyone else would have the cake. And I would have the jello and I'd be very happy with my jello. Ice cream cake is the bomb. Oh, I see things with ice cream cake. Like I see videos of ice cream cake, right? And it makes me want ice cream cake. I really want to try it. I wonder where I can get ice cream cake. Seriously, where can I get ice cream cake? Because I want one. I want to try one. Because, I mean, I love ice cream. So how can it go wrong? From cake baked in pie crust. Yet the more I hear about this shoe fly thing, the more interesting it sounds. It just sounds like an apple crumble but with molasses to me. Or like a weird molasses cheesecake. We don't have a lot of Baskin Robbins in the UK, but we have some. But we don't have a lot. I wonder how close I am to a Baskin Robbins. I'll look it up. I'll look up how close I am to a Baskin Robbins. Yeah, you better be using text to speak, Chari. If you somehow found a way to send me an ice cream cake, I would be so happy. Oh, this is a good start, isn't it? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to reboot because now we know what they start with. So let's do a reboot. Because I want a good run on this. I'm doing a reboot. Check Yelp. That is true. I'm going to have to do some research. I live near a few different ice cream parlours. Because I live near like a seaside town, quotation marks. It's not really a seaside town. It just pretends to be a seaside town. But they have lots of ice cream parlours that do very nice ice cream. So maybe they'll do an ice cream cake. I wonder, I could ask them. Do I have Ben & Jerry's? Like the brand? Yes. Ben & Jerry's shops? Rare, but also yes. But yeah, we do have the brand. I really like... Which Ben & Jerry's is it that has the white chocolate polar bears and the marshmallow swirls? Is it Baked Alaska? That's the one I like. That's my favourite Ben & Jerry's. They stopped making it for a while and I was really sad, but then they brought it back. And I was just like, yay! They brought it back! Because I don't like cake. I don't like things like brownies in my ice cream. And I don't like cookies in my ice cream. But marshmallows and white chocolate, yes please. So I was very happy about that. And then they got rid of it. And then they brought it back. The chair! Chari, your chair's here! Look at the chair. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. Thank you for going off topic to show me the chair. Most ice cream corporations have ice cream cakes now. I'm going to have to do some ice cream cake research. I'm going to have to get me an ice cream cake and I'm going to eat it all by myself because it's going to be my ice cream cake. No one else's. My ice cream cake. But all of the times that people served cakes at birthday parties and there was nothing for me because I don't eat cake. It's going to be my ice cream cake. Everyone else can deal with it. This is my revenge. Back to sweets. Oh, true, with all the molasses, it must cause a lot of cavities, right? I mean, most sweet treats probably do, though, the amount of sugar they probably put into these things. Did I swap my Pokemon? I wasn't paying attention. Did I swap? Well, this is the moment of truth. I either just completely wasted my time or I did swap. Moment of truth. Banner, 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 banner. I did! Awesome. Chasu. Okay, we should have a much easier time, hopefully. Unless you put me to sleep. Don't do that. Dang it! Dang it! Okay. That's not what I need. I need this one. I should have bought more awakenings. It's okay. It's alright. We have full heals and stuff, so it's not all bad. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Okay. Don't put me to sleep again. You annoying little weird dino thing. You're so annoying. You're such an annoying little dino. Very rich pie. Not necessarily. Yeah, I mean, I guess most things like that are probably a very acquired taste. And they're going to knock out my Chasu because they kept on putting me to sleep. I will heal. I'll do it. I'll heal. I don't think I would like it, just based off my track record with desserts. But it's still interesting. I don't like a lot of desserts. We don't need that. We need one of these. Great start, isn't it? It's a little mushroom dinosaur. That's what it looks like. Don't do Spore again. Okay. It's so annoying. I feel like we didn't have this problem the first time we fought them. Please. Please. You know, I'm just going to see if I wake up, because this is getting annoying. I can't just keep on waking myself up and wasting the items. But I will reset if I have to. I'm not above that. Right, I woke up. So annoying. So annoying. It's one of those things where it's like, I can use it, but you can't use it. You're not allowed. Okay, who's next? I will switch. I'm going to switch to Crispy. Banner, 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 banner. Right, Crispy. And then we'll do, let's do Fly. I feel like all the sugar from my Fanta has hit me at once and I've already had a couple of sips. I find when I'm more tired I can be like especially... Did my Fly not hit? When I'm tired I can be especially sensitive to sugar. I don't think I have a Pokemon with Insomnia though, Mudkip. I feel like the first time I did this, because we did the Elite Four before, we just didn't get through it. They definitely didn't do Spore that much. So I feel like the RNG just ended up being really unfair. But like I said, we can always reset if we have to. I wonder if I have any sleep berries. If I give them one of the berries, that would wake them up, wouldn't it? Maybe that's what I need. I'm sure I have a couple. That could be the new plan. I will keep battling. I will probably regret it, but I will keep battling. Fly, my Crispy, fly! Into the sky. Up goes my Crispy. I love these nicknames. I can be really bad at nicknaming Pokemon, like I just don't often do it. But I made a point of nicknaming all of them this time and it makes me very happy. Chesto berries, they're the one. I definitely have Chesto berries. I'm very sure. So if we don't manage it this time, we'll give Char-Siu a Chesto berry. Crispy, no. But they're probably going to heal them, aren't they? They're probably going to heal them. Yeah, I knew you would do that. That's fine. That's fine. I can restore my Crispy as well. Do I want to restore my Crispy? I'll see what Zebra can do first. And then if needs be, I will restore Crispy. So I think we have 40 revives. I really stocked up on the revives. Now, how much is this going to hurt? Ooh! A lot? Right, this should hopefully knock them out, though. Hey! Okay, we're doing all right, touch wood. Touch wood. We're doing all right. Toxicroak, I will switch. Now, Toxicroak is fighting poison, aren't they? So if we do Goobis, Goobis should be good. Muddy and Torchy. That's cute, though. That's so cute. I think I've always called Tepig something to do with bacon, because obviously smoky bacon, it's a flaming pig. But we went for Char-Siu this time, which is like my favourite thing at the Chinese. Goobis, 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 Goobis. Thank you. Oh, of course it crits. Oh, cool, I remembered the typing right. That's good to know. Ha! Take that, Toxicroak. Okay, I will switch. I'm going to switch to... I'm going to switch to Beanbag. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Even if just so we can heal Crispy. So I'm either going to heal Crispy or Char-Siu, I think. And we might be able to get a poison down as well, which would be good. Let's just heal Char-Siu, I think. I think that's going to be the way to go. You have good memory of the typings. I'm really bad at remembering the typings. So it's good to know I've got some backup. Full restore. Full heal. That's not the one I need. That's the one I need. It's like I remember like the odd typings and sometimes they'll come to mind, but I quite often forget the second typings on things. I do it all the time. Literally all the time. It's dreadful. I must really wind some people up in chat. Because I just keep every time I'll be like, oh, what type is this? And they'll tell me. And then by the next stream I've forgotten it again. My brain can be a bit like a sieve. You're gonna lay down, Van. Get some rest. Thank you for joining me. And hopefully I can provide some company if you decide to keep me playing in the background. Right, thank you for your service, Beanbag. Much appreciated. We're going to bring back out... I should have done some toxic spikes. That might have been good. But it's fine. It's okay. We'll bring out Char-Siu. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. Why did that hurt so much? Well, at least that worked out in exchange. Conkeldurr. I think I need to heal though, don't I? Wait, have I made a mistake with your typing? Are you the type I think you are? Are you part steel? Or is it Gerda that's part steel? Some types really make no sense, I agree. And like the way certain Pokemon look, you think they'll be a certain type and they're just not. And they look like they would be that type, you know what I mean? Chasu. Of course it crits. Of course it crits. It's pure fighting. Oh, is it? Okay, okay. I could do a Perish song. I could do a really cheeky Perish song. I don't know if I want to do that though. Perish song it is? Oh no, wait, don't do that. There we go. Okay, and then we'll bring out Goobis. And we will... What's going to be the plan of action here? I might do a restore. It's all fighting. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay, good to know. But I've used Perish Song, so I just need to stall now. I just need to stall them out for a few turns. Which is very cheeky of me, but I don't regret it. I do not regret it one bit. Come on, Zebra. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna knock out Zebra, that's fine. That's fine. Because... Haha! Hehehe. Victory! Using advanced... Yeah, it's true! Using my resources. When I learnt it while I was training, I was kind of like, should I teach them Perish Song? And I was kind of like, I don't know, is it kind of cheap? And I decided, nope, it's going to be fun. So I taught it. But we need to heal everyone up now, don't we? But we have plenty of revives, so I'm not worried. Where are my revives? There they are. I feel like I should have got some more potions, but we have enough. We will manage. It just might be a bit tight. Okay. And then we need some potions. What does this do? Ah, okay, that's good to know. Bloop. Get all healed up. But that wasn't so bad. It was a little bit close at the end there. But we managed it. We got through it. That's all that matters. And then hopefully we'll get through most of them, if not all of them. Okay. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this side is... Ghost? Psychic? Psychic? I can't remember. We will find out. I knew it was their last Pokemon, that's why I did it. There was no one to switch to. I was like, this works. It's their last Pokemon. Perish Song, quickly! Though I don't know if the AI would be smart enough to switch out. I mean, it might be. It might be. Hey there, Dryad Knight. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're well today. Okay, so. Yeah, I am close to the end. I'm sorry. I've been playing for a while. Definitely Ghost, it looks like it, doesn't it? But this is my first full playthrough of this game, because while I did play it when it first came out 10 years ago, I never finished it. So this is all like first time through for me. So I hope you can still enjoy your time with us, even though it's near the end. I'm good though, thank you. Who should we put up front? That's the question. You know what, I'll drop a save, and we can always do a reset if we need to. So let's do that, we'll do a little save. I am not ever against doing a reset to make things work out for me. Never against it. Okay. Hey there, Epic, how you doing? Right, let's try this one. I do like the designs of the trainers a lot in this game, I have to say. Monochrome lady in purple is a ghost specialist. So what type is the cute girl that sleeps in the bed? I can't remember what type's hers is. Maybe psychic. She might be psychic. That would make sense. You love my accent. Oh, thank you very much. It's not a weird thing to say. I'm glad you do. Thank you so much. And your cat is cuddling you. That's super cute. One of my cats has been a complete attention whore lately. Really wanting all of the attention and like climbing over everything. But she's also very complainy. So like she'll lay on you, and if you need to go and do something and you go to pick her up, she'll just start like screaming. She'll start meowing really loudly. And try to know. Thank you so much for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, and she was doing that a lot today. Which is great, because sometimes I'll be on the phone for work and I'll need to move her, and then the other end of the line just hears meow. Luckily though, I'm only on the phone with other work people, so it's not as big of a deal. It's not like I'm talking to like customers or something like that, but it's so funny. The people on the other end always get like a laugh when they hear the cat screaming. Or they'll hear me like complaining because the other cat doesn't meow quite so much, but he likes to climb on things. So he'll be climbing all over the place and I'll be there like, no, move your butt. Every time. Zebra. This one does have a dark. I think the Elite Four is fighting who we just did. Ghost who we're doing now. Dark, who's like a guy in a suit, and then the psychic one. I think they're the Elite Four members, and then obviously there's the guy with the flaming hair, like the fire hair. At the end. Right. Don't do. It doesn't. It's disabling my moves. That's annoying. It's okay though. It's all right. Ah. Yeah, I guess members of the Elite Four must be in both. What's the plan here? What's the plan here? What's the plan here? Let's bring out Beanbag. Oh no, wait, you can't poison these guys, can you? I regret, you can't poison these guys, I'm pretty sure. Can you poison these guys? I'll give it a go, but I feel like you can't poison these guys. Oh no, you can. Okay. You won't claim to know the boss dude's type specialty. Oh, I don't either. Don't worry. I've never fought him, so we're going to find out together. Is it pure ghosts that you can't poison then? There's a type that you can't poison and I always forget. Oh, nah. There we go, we got the poison down at least. Or is it just other poison types you can't poison? That makes sense. That does make sense. And still, I didn't know that. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, maybe. You know what, Mudkit? I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. What what do I want to do? I'm going to bring out Goobis, because Goobis does have a grass type move. I know obviously Ghost, not great, but if Goobis moves first, that should be enough. Nope, Goobis didn't move first. I hoped Goobis would move first. Oh, Goobis survived. Goobis. It worked. Yes. The energy ball actually was helpful. Right, who's next? Right, okay. So I will keep out Goobis for a second so I can heal up Charsu, because they're part ice, aren't they? So let me heal up Charsu. Yes. Yes, Ice Ghost. Let me heal up Charsu. Because hopefully a Flame Blitz should do it. I know Flame Blitz recoils, but it does like a lot more damage than Flamethrower, so sometimes it's worth the tiny bit of damage. But hopefully they don't knock us out. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There's always someone who comes along who knows their stuff, Mudkip. Don't worry at all. I feel like when you're playing Pokemon, because it's such a passionate community, there will always be someone who strolls on up who knows their stuff, ready to provide this rabbit with advice. But I appreciate it. Because I know some stuff, but I'm not an expert. I'm definitely more of a casual enjoyer of Pokemon. So I don't know like the in-depth bits and bobs, you know what I mean? There we go, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. Golurk. You know what? I need Crispy back for this, don't I? Keep battling. Oh no, I was training on the Ordino because the experience was good. I wasn't necessarily doing it for the EVs, but they're pretty good. Is it for health EVs, HP ones, is it? I don't know. But with the Lucky Egg, the Ordino gives like up to 5,000 experience each battle, and plus they only have moves like Heal Pulse, so they heal you up. So it's a quicker way to grind. Okay, so let's go bag. And then I'm going to do Revive. Or should I use the Max Revive? No, I'm just going to do a normal Revive. Yeah, Ghost Ground. Oh no, wait, Crispy's okay. What am I doing? Why did I think Crispy was fainted? Well, I just wasted Charsu. I was so sure that Crispy had fainted. It's fine. We'll bring up Crispy now. I don't know why I thought that. You only have one available hand due to Cat. Yeah, I've not done competitive either. I know some of like the swanky stuff, like the mechanical stuff. I know some of it, but I've never really like participated much in it. But I'm aware of some of it because I watch far too much YouTube. You did this last time as well. But thank you. Thank you for that. Bye. It's worth it. Because you just killed yourself. It's worth it. Drifblim. Zebra's gone, aren't they? Keep battling. You can't type fast. Don't worry. Prioritize the kitty. I'll see how much damage this does, because Zebra's definitely out for the count. I mean, it doesn't do an... Oh, we have Thunder. That's great. Okay, you have Thunder. Yeah, EVs and IVs are kind of confusing. I think it's based off training off certain Pokemon increase like these invisible stats, which are like the EVs and the IVs, and the way you work it out is like some weird algebra calculation. It's beyond me. I know some basics, but it is very much beyond me. I don't claim to know. I didn't realise it had Thunder. I know. And I had to bring out Claudia. I will use a Max Revive. IVs are set. Okay, so EVs are the ones you can change. Fair enough, fair enough. I will revive Zebra. Okay, can I get any damage in? I could drop a Perish Song. No, we'll try and do this. Yes, depending on what you fight. I knew that bit, but I didn't know exactly how it works or what Pokemon increases what and stuff like that. But that's another great thing about Pokemon. There's so many different ways of how you can play it. So it's a really like unique experience for like every player. And I think that's part of the fun. We are struggling a tiny bit. It's okay, if we don't do good this time, we can try again. I saved in between them so we can just come back here. But we'll see how we do. I don't even know how many Pokemon we have left. That's another point. How many are left? Chandelure. Now you're part fire. This isn't great. Do I revive Crispy? Yes, I'm going to revive Crispy. Please survive like one turn, Zebra. That's all we need. You need to survive one turn so I can heal up Crispy. There are items in later gens that can increase IVs. Yeah, aren't they the supplements? The different supplements and stuff, don't they increase the IVs? Am I right in saying that? No, Zebra! Oh, Zebra. I needed you to survive one turn. Poor Crispy only has half health. This isn't good. This isn't good. Okay. Okay. Yes, Crispy! Crispy! You can do it, Crispy! No! Crispy! Crispy! Please survive. Please survive. You're not going to survive, are you? Survive, Crispy! Survive, Crispy! No! We were so close! Reset, reset. We were so close. It's okay, it's okay. We literally, that was the last Pokemon. We can do it on the second try. Oh, Chandelure can learn Energy Ball. Well, I think if they did the Fire Blast, we would have survived it if we had full HP. I just didn't have the chance to heal up and do it because we would end up in a heal loop. So we can definitely do it. I don't doubt that for a second because that was the last Pokemon. We just got a bit unlucky. So we'll do it this time. I'm sure. I'm sure. Oh, the supplements change EVs. Huh. Interesting. I wonder what items it is that's the IVs then. Is that the Poffins? No, Poffins don't. That's for the competitions, the contests, isn't it? To make them more cool and stuff like that. Okay. Bottle caps? I've never used bottle caps. EVs for a single battle. Is that not the X items? I'm getting so confused. They're so gonna heal up this turn. Yeah, no, you didn't. Okay. Is it the X items, like the X accuracies and stuff that do that? Oh, bad luck. Chelsea's down. It's so weird how much a battle can differ from one turn to the next. Right, but you're going to heal up. You are definitely going to heal up. There is no way you are not going to heal up. No way. Yep, there it is. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. We're definitely going to need to heal Char-Su up then. Yes, X items are temporary. I knew that bit. I never use them, it's dreadful. I never use the X items. I don't learn. The Forestall's so annoying. I felt like last time I took down the TofuuRabbit so much more easily than I am this time. But I guess in some ways it's good because it's gotten the full restore out of the way. So it could be worse. We're just having a lot of bad luck. Because we did a much better job on getting rid of this guy last battle. I don't think this is going to get rid of them. Nope, okay. Well, Zebra's out. I feel like I want to restart already. I might actually do that. I'm going to restart. We got some bad luck there and I don't like it. I'm here for fun times. I'm going to take a sip of my drink though. There we go. I have used supplements a couple of times, but very rarely. Very rarely. But yeah, I've never used the X items. Epic, you're on the same page. Same with Mudkip. I feel like the X items must very much be a very competitive sort of thing. Like for the super serious. You do more than me, Mudkip. I just choose Pokemon I like and then I roll with it and whatever happens, happens. I play Pokemon so chill and I feel like because where some people do know their stuff, some of the things I end up putting on Pokemon and like the Pokemon I have, some people are like, why have you got this team? And I'm like, because I like the pile of rubbish and I like the duck. My logic is not very sound. Is that a strong frog, that emote? Oh my goodness. You think I've got this? We will get it. It just might take a few attempts. But we'll definitely get it. Sometimes it's just a bit of luck, isn't it? I feel like with Pokemon, sometimes luck is a very big factor. It is a little chunky frog. I love him. It's so cute. Right, survive, 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 survive. There we go. Giga Chad. I'm stumbling over my words. Giga Chad. There you go. Said it. You can tell when I'm either tired or I've been talking for too long because I really start stumbling over my words and it's happening. I'm stumbling. The stammer like starts coming out. Let's go for Goobis. I'm going to try and save Crispy. I might regret it, but I'm hoping we can get a bit of damage in with an energy ball and then bring out Crispy. Not Crispy, Zebra. And hopefully that'll work better. I don't know if it will, but it's worth a try. But we do have the energy ball. And then we have Synchronize, or Sync, whatever it is, for Goobis, which only hits other psychic types. So that's going to be good for the psychic person. Because that makes Goobis more useful. Oh, Nix, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful stream. What were you up to today? Let me get comfy. And for any newcomers that have come along with Nix's very generous raid, I am Tofu. I am just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends. If that sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I'd absolutely love to get to know you. And now you are here, you are in the blankie. You see the Pikachu? You see the post-it on the Pikachu. You are now involved in this Pikachu snuggle. You've come into this. You are now in the blanket. I hope you're snuggly and comfy. Where are we? You played some Hades. Oh, I hope you had fun and I hope you're well. And obviously make sure you get something to drink if you need it, something to eat, stretch your legs, make sure you look after yourself. But welcome everyone. We've done a lot of grinding and now we're trying the Elite Four again on Pokemon Black and the Cryfang. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're well today. You play Pokemon to be a menace. I love that. I love that. Been trying to make a new Pokemon but can't decide whether it should be Bug Poison type or Bug Fire type. Bug Fire type sounds really interesting. I'm going to vote for that one, but it's up to you. But Bug Fire type sounds fun. I'm doing great, thank you, Nyx. Thank you so much. I'm a little bit hyperactive, but that's okay. There's the full restore. Dang it. Yeah, I can't think of many Bug Fire types. It just sounds like a cool combination as well. Obviously, I don't know how well it works technically, but in my head it just sounds cool. Do you know what I mean? Right, let's do a heal. Let's do a heal. Oh, why is my controller not working? There we go, we're back. We're back. Okay. Yes, Hyper Potion. Heal up the zebra. But yeah, we're hoping to get through these guys today because I spent far too long grinding. I've spent a long chunk of time grinding up off of stream. So I'm hoping we have a bit more of a successful run. Who's gonna go first? Okay, cool. Bug Poison type can have an ability where poison moves can burn. Ooh, I did not know that. That sounds fun. They both sound fun. I feel like just Bug Poison as a whole sounds like very much like you expect a Bug Poison. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Switch. Bring out the Crispy. Bring out the Crispy. Crispy boy. Or you're a girl. Crispy. Are you a boy or a girl? You are a boy. Crispy boy. Yeah, Sizzlipede's great. Sizzlipede. Tripping over my words again. I like Sizzlipede. I like their design. And I think, once again, the whole Bug Fire thing, I just think it's cool. Blanomorph. Oh, it's actually based off an actual animal. Oh, and Stardust, I hope you're well as well. I don't think I've asked you today. I hope you're good. Bubble Beam. Okay, awesome. Golurk is down. Right, this is where it started going wrong. I need to switch. Right, I'm going to bring out Zebra. We can hopefully get some damage in, and then we can always heal up Charsu if we need to, because I think either of them would be good. Obviously Zebra's better. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Asp caterpillars are known to have extremely painful stings to the point that the... Oh, I see. It's because of how they sting. That's interesting. So I knew fire ants were very painful if they bit you. Ooh, will we be fast enough? Go fast, Zebra. Yes! Speed! Fastest zebra in the land. Zebra! Yes! Yes! Banner, 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 banner. The red health music in this game, it hits too hard. It really gets you right in the heart, doesn't it? Like, your anxiety flares when this music starts. It really does. I'm going to keep out Zebra so I can heal up Charsu, because that'll be better for Frostlass. So let's do that. I will heal up. Yes. I mean, I think anything would be cool, Epic. I think regardless, it'll be a lot of fun. Because I'm sure you'll think of ways to make it unique. There's Zebra, okay. And then we'll bring out Charsu. Hidden ability or regular ability? How much of a difference does that make, like, in general? Does it really matter if it's hidden or not? Go, 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 go. Yay! Right, who's next? Okay, we're back to Chandelier. So I'm going to switch to Beanbag. So then I can heal up Crispy. Yes, I will heal up Crispy. Ooh, 4 times to rock. That's a bit harsh though, isn't it? I mean, less weaknesses overall, but 4 times weak to rock. Ouch. Right, let's heal up Crispy. Yes. And then Beanbag's not going to survive this, but that's okay. You've done your job, Beanbag. Thank you, Beanbag. Also, hidden abilities, do you just get them through like breeding and stuff? Is that what it is? Okay, now Crispy. Crit, 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 crit. Please crit. Are you gonna crit? Please crit. Crit? Nope, okay. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. No. Oh no, it didn't hurt. I thought that was gonna hurt. I think we won. I think we did it. Did we do it? Did we do it? Did we do it? I think we've done it. Yeah. Ba-na-ba-na-ba. Ba-na-ba, ba-na-ba, ba-na-ba-na-ba. Let's go. Triad, your emotes are hilarious. I really like them. Okay. Oh, don't chandeliers scare me. I always worry that they will fall down. I do worry about that. I know they obviously have like lots of things holding them up and there's a lot of safety standards around them and stuff, but ooh, it does worry me. Okay, so we need to revive. Okay, so like Safari Zone or like breeding. I mean, it'd be a shame if you gave them like a really good ability and it was hard to access it. But on the other hand, it could make it more rewarding because you've got to work to get this really cool ability that's really helpful. So it goes both ways. Okay, and then we need to do some potions. Heal everyone up. And then we'll do the dark type person yet. Next, I can't remember who they start with. So once again, we may just have to see and then do a reset and then put who we want up front. That might be the way to do it. Unless we manage to get through it okay. We can always try and see what happens. But I can't remember who their first Pokemon is. Okay. And then we will pop on up and then we will give a save once we get up there. Because I think we want to leave the psychic person until last because they're quite difficult, aren't they? They start with a Liepard in Black and White too. I remember them having a Liepard. I don't think it was their first Pokemon though. I can't remember who their first was, but I'm sure it wasn't the Liepard. Hey there, Mr. Rainbow. But watch me be wrong now that I've said that. I remember a Liepard. And an ability similar to Flame Body. See, that would be good. Flame Body would be good. Right, we'll drop a save and we'll see what happens. Charsu's up front for now. It may be entirely the wrong play, but we can see how it goes and we can always do a reset if we need to. I always say like the first battle is like the trial battle to kind of like get your feelers out, to get an idea of what's happening. I like this guy's design though. He looks very smart. Oh yeah, definitely. Get that first form down and then you'll know what trends you want to carry out through the rest of the forms. I wouldn't worry about the other ones for now. Banner, 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 banner. Did I save? Well, if I didn't, that's a problem. I can't remember if I saved. It shows how much I'm paying attention, doesn't it? Sharpedo. Okay, bad choice. Bad choice. It's alright, it's okay. We'll figure it out. Like I said, we can always start again, but I can't remember if we saved. I don't know. I kind of feel like we... Oh no, we did. We did save. We're okay. We saved. I remember. How did that work out? How did that work out? Do I want to swap? Do I want to swap? Yes. I do. I'm going to regret it, but I'm going to swap. I'm going to swap out to Zebra. Watch them have like a really damaging move. Because I'm hoping I can get a quick attack in and then just deal with it. Okay, full restore. It doesn't matter anyway. But we got Char-Su out. That's the main thing. Bugfire would be cooler for the final form. I think so. I agree with that. I just find that combination really fun. There we go. We're okay. That was hot water for a second there. We're all right. Crocodile. Crocodile. Crispy. Crispy would be good for Crocodile, wouldn't they? Out comes Crispy. Yeah, hot water. Is that a term everywhere or is it just a UK thing? Oh no, I don't think you're the one I thought you were. That's okay, we'll work it out. What are you? Are you the one I think you are? Yes, you are. Awesome. You are who I thought you were. Oh, I see. I get what you mean, Epic. I get you. They definitely have a Bishop. They definitely have a Lipard. Because I have fought him before, we just didn't get through the Elite Four. They definitely have those two. Absolutely. And they did have the Crocodile. Yes. Absolutely, absolutely. So I kind of need to heal up Char-Su for the Bishop. But we can always bring out Beanbag and then heal up Char-Su. Because they're alive, they're just very low on health. So we can always bring out, like I said, we can always bring out Beanbag to be a little buffer for us. Oh, come on. Oh, at least that damaged you as well. Bye, Scrafty. Drapion. Are they the dragon type Drapion? I think they are. Oh no, you're a bug type. You're not who I was thinking of. Yeah, oh, who was I thinking of? I was clearly thinking of someone else entirely. But that still did a decent amount of damage. What I'll do now then, because Claudia's going to get... Actually no, I'll do it. I'll get one more damage in there. Oh no, you're faster. I should have just... I should have just healed Char-Su. Lesson learned, lesson learned. So... It's dark poison. Ah, let me bring out Goobis then. Let me bring out Goobis. And hopefully they're fast enough. They are not. Survive. Goobis. 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 Well done, Goobis. Why doesn't it affect it? Oh, because of the dark. Oh, poo. I always forget that. I always forget that. That's fine. We'll use the turn to... I always forget. Psychic doesn't work against dark. I need to remember that. The cat's no longer on you. Aww. Did the kitty go off somewhere? Bana, bana, bana. Right, okay, so let's bring out... What cost? It costs too much. I want the cat back. Do. Oh, you can still pet her. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I always have to kick the cats out when I'm streaming because they do climb over everything, and all you'll hear is like muffledness as they rub their faces against the microphone. They do it all the time. I'll be in Discord calls and you can just hear the cats like rubbing their face against the microphone. All the time. Can't trust them. There's the Lipard. Okay, I will keep battling. Which version of what is what? The game I'm playing? I'm playing black version. They did have a Scrafty. I've already fought them Mudkip. But they did have one, yeah. I think you're looking at the right thing. Ooh. Banner, banner, banner. Can I get one more hit in? No, you are fast. You are a fast cat. It did beat itself. It did, but I'll take that. It counts. Okay, let's bring out Beanbag so I can heal up Crispy. Were you remembering all this off the top of your head? Impressive. Usually people are like, I have the wiki open. Right, you're poisoned. Good stuff. I will try and get some spikes down. Let's try and get some toxic spikes down. That will help us out. Pretty much. That's very impressive. Okay, and then we'll do... There's a couple of videos like that epic. I've definitely seen one of them. I don't understand how people do that. It takes so much brain power to work all of that out. Oh, we got the Lipard. Awesome. And we got the Bishop. So let's switch into Chasu. Oh, you played it a lot as a kid. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I feel like I remember lots of random things, but I don't remember a lot of things at the same time. So like, I don't remember a lot of stuff in detail about these games, but then I can tell you really random facts that I picked up like years ago, and I don't know why my brain works like that. It just does. Oh, you grinded him for XP for a while. Okay, so you're especially familiar with his team. That's fair, that's fair. Which one was the first video of its kind epic? Do you remember who did it? Did it! Yeah! We did it! Yeah, they would have to set up checkpoints. I mean, there is no way. Game Champ 3000. I've not seen that one, I don't think. Well, I'll look it up there. I'm always like wanting to find new like Pokemon creators. Revive. And we didn't even lose too many of them. We did a good job on that one. Well done, team. But now, last time, I was really struggling on this last girl, and that's what made me go and grind. So I can imagine she's going to take a few attempts. But that's okay, we can take a few attempts. They sound familiar. Definitely a Mashrana, because they start with it. And it does, it tries to put you asleep and use Dream Eater. So that's a good way to get around it, because you can heal up and attack it. So that's okay. I remember the Goobis. I can never pronounce that Pokemon's name, so I'm just going to call it Goobis because that's what I called mine. And I remember a Sigilyph. I do remember those. I can't remember what else it has though. But we'll heal up. I think I started with Crispy, and Crispy did a pretty decent job against the Mashrana. So I'm going to probably do that again. Try starting with Crispy. And then we'll see where we go from there. But like I said, if it takes a couple of tries, I do not mind one bit. Not at all. Okay, and then let me put Crispy up front. Whoops. Stop it. Crispy. Your cat is such a good cat. I feel like everyone says that about their cat. But every cat is also good. I think there was the Riunculus. That's the gooey green guy, isn't it? There's definitely one of those. I can't remember what the last one was, though. Is Kaiko here to say that her cat's better? Munster is the best cat. Munster is a monster for a reason, but they can still be a good cat even though they're a monster. One of my cats is a sassy diva and the other one's a scraggly boy, but I still say they're the best cats. A scraggly boy who can't work the cat flap. Yeah, I don't have any dark types, but that's okay. We will get through it. It just might take a couple of attempts, but we'll get there. We'll do it, I believe. I am filled with determination. I've still got Undertale on the brain. We can do the thing. Right, we've definitely saved. I do like this character's design though, it's very cute. She's adorable. She's absolutely so adorable. He's awful, but I love him. I don't think I have any dark moves. I actually don't think I do. I'm very prepared, as you can tell. I'm the most prepared. I like that on this Pokemon, its little feet are a different colour to the rest of its body. Something about that is just so cute to me. I think what I did on one of my practice runs, I kind of whittled it down slowly with the Bubble Beam so they used the full restore on this Pokemon because I'd rather they use it here and then up the attacks. Because I'm using Bubble Beam right now, which is weaker. Because I'd rather them use the full restore here than on one of the more difficult ones. So I'm trying to like slowly pick it in. And then we'll do Surf instead, which will do more damage. That's the plan anyway, but we'll see how it goes. I believe. We'll manage it. It just might take a couple of attempts, like I said. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I'm sure I have a Sleepy Berry. Maybe I don't have a Sleepy Berry. That's okay, we have an awakening. And I think Sigilyph should be okay. Yeah, I'd rather them use the full restore on this one than the green gooey guys at the Riunculus or whatever it is. Yeah, that one. I'm the least familiar with this gen, I really am. I mean, the only gen I'm less familiar with than this one is Sun and Moon, which is gen 8, I think. Have I got that right? That's the only one I'm less familiar with than this gen. Oh, I'm asleep. Seven? Yes, 7. So this is 5. Then it goes X and Y. Then it goes... Yep. I got it. Yeah, I always end up thinking that Bug's strong against psychics or the fears thing, which is very smart when you think about it. So now they're probably going to use their full restore here, which is exactly what I want. I want them to use it. Yes, perfect. That's what I wanted. Perfect. And now I'll switch to like fly and surf, like the stronger moves. So I don't need to whistle it down in the same way now. Because the full restore is gone. Oh, you've never heard it put that way? That's always how I've remembered it. But I guess everyone has different ways of remembering things, don't they? Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay. Can we get... I want to save some of the flies. Let's do some air slashes. So I want to save the power points. Okay. There we go. Perfect. That worked out literally to the letter of what I wanted to do. It took a while, but it means the full restore's gone now. Crispy is still basically on full health. That was mwah, perfect stuff. Mwah. Will I switch? I will switch. I'm going to switch to Cubits. Because I want to see how this move works. I haven't used it yet since I got it, because I think it only works on other psychic types. So I want to see if it works on the gooey ball. Why doesn't do much of anything? Why does it matter then? It said it did damage to other psychic types. It didn't do very much. Well, that's okay. We'll do a tiny bit more. I got to try it out, so that's the main thing. Right, so who did I use against you last time that kind of worked? I feel like it was Zebra. Should I try Zebra? Yeah, this guy's difficult, aren't they, Mudkip? I do like them though. They're like a little weird, like, ragdoll inside of like a gooey casing. And I don't know why I like that, but I do. Okay, you just gotta survive, Zebra. You're gonna survive? You're gonna survive? Yes! Perfect. Ooh, oh, so close, but you are paralysed. So we should go first. Oh no, you still got to attack. That's alright. That's still okay. What we'll do then is... I'm just trying to think. I'm going to bring out... Will I regret doing Beanbag? How slow is Beanbag and how fast is Mr. Green Gooey Guy? Oh, Mrs. Green Gooey Guy, I'm very sorry. You are a lady. I'll leave Beanbag. I think I want to make sure they're ready to add as a buffer so I can heal someone. So I'm going to bring out Claudia. Obviously they're paralysed, so their speed is halved, isn't it? So we should be able to just hit quickly. And just get it down. Perfect. Okay. Oh, a water type version. That sounds fun. That does sound interesting. Right, who's next? Sigalith is next. Okay, I will switch to Chasu. Not ideal, but it should be okay. Because I think Zebra would have been better, wouldn't it? But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a try. Come on, Chasu. Chasu. Ooh. Okay, how much does that do? That's going to knock us out. But it also knocked them out, so that's fine. That's perfect. That's perfect. And I don't mind that the Rockul is going to knock us out. I do not mind that one bit. That is completely okay. I don't know who's next though, so I might bring out Beanbag and then use the turn to heal someone because I don't know who's coming. Bronzong. We need Chasu. Good thing I brought out Beanbag. So let's heal up Chasu. Do I use a max revive? That's the question. I've only got one. I feel like I want to save that for the champion. I'm going to use a normal revive. And hopefully not regret it. But I feel like Bronzong's probably quite slow, right? Just based off the look at them. They're probably slow. I can also get a poison down though. Actually, let's do a heal. Let's do a heal. Let's get Chasu healed up. Oh, I'm nearly out of potions. Ouch. Max potion. I thought I bought enough potions. Apparently not. Okay. Thank you for your service, Beanbag. We can bring out Chasu. But yeah, I don't know how fast Bronzong is. No, we are faster. I thought they would be slow. They look like they're slow. Maybe I should have done Flame Blitz though. I probably should have done Flame Blitz. Just survive Chasu. Perfect. Okay. We are struggling a bit though. We still have another 2 more Pokemon after this. Metagross. We need to heal up really, don't we? I'm going to say keep battling, but we do need to heal up. But the problem is, I feel like we're going to end up in a bit of a healing circle. Yeah, part steel. That's why I kept out Chasu. But I feel like we're going to end up in a healing circle. Oh, they'll have Earthquake. Oh, they'll have Earthquake, sure. Sure. Right, what I'm going to do then, I am going to... I'm going to revive Zebra. That sounds weird, but Zebra does have Flame Charge, which will help us. So I'm going to do that. Because Chasu's going to get knocked out anyway. I'm just trying to think the best way to deal with this. Let's bring out Claudia. How much damage can you do, Claudia? I could do a Perish Song. Yeah, I know it's super effective against electric as well. It's not ideal, is it? But it's okay, we'll work it out. And then, because what I'll do is I'll switch out to Chasu in a minute, and then they should be taken out with the Perish Song. That's the plan. That's the plan. It doesn't mean it's going to work though. We'll see what happens. It's gonna be a close call. Absolutely. Okay, now let's do a swap. And then hopefully they don't switch and they get taken out by the Perish Song. And I cheat my way out of it. Oh no, they worked it out. Dagnabbit. That's fine. Oh, there you go. Let's try this. I'm going to regret this. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that did nothing. Cool. Oh no, don't confuse. Oh no. I never have luck with confusion. I never have luck with confusion. Never ever. I never have luck with confusion. Why didn't you remember that? You remembered so much already. Oh, good. Oh, okay. We will switch. We are going to switch. We are going to switch to Cloudier again. So then we can heal up Chasu again and hopefully get some damage in. I could do another Perish song. I could. They've got no one to switch out to now. You know what? Sure. You have no one to switch out to now. You must give in to the song. Okay. And then I'm going to bring out Zebra so I can heal up Chasu. We just need to stall it out. That's all we need to do. We need to stall it out. Okay, you need to recharge. Ah. Okie dokes. And then you will probably knock us out, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. And then down to 1. Come on in, Chasu. And we're not going to get an attack in, but that's okay. They're probably going to knock us out with this. Ooh! Ooh! 7 HP. And then we knocked it out, so we didn't even need the Perish song. Haha! We didn't even need the Perish song in the end. But it was good to have the backup of it, so I'm glad I did it. But we still won. We still did it. We did it. Okie dokes. So. Let me do a little heal up. Where are we at? 2.5 hours. Okie dokes. I normally try to stream for about 3 hours. 3 hours is like my minimum. Usually. So we have plenty of time. We are running out of hyper potions though. Actually, what I'll do is revives. And I managed to save my max revive, I think. I wanted to try and save that for the champion, and I think I've managed it, so that's good. Okay. Then hyper potions. Oh, I do wish I had some extra potions, but it's okay. We can manage, we can manage. We still have max potions and we still have full restores. So we do have other stuff. I've just obviously not been using those because the hyper potions were enough and they haven't had status inflictions. But we do have them for emergencies. Oh, don't worry, Mudkip, don't worry. I have no idea what's coming. I've never fought this guy. So we can go in together and work it out. I've never fought this guy even once. So, let's do a max potion. So yeah, it's probably going to be another situation where... Hey there, Clawfie, how are you doing? It's basically easier than get... Is that right? Okay. I feel a bit better knowing that. But we'll probably have the wrong Pokemon up front, but that's okay. The first attempt, it's always like a trial run just to get an idea. And then we can reset and do it properly. So that's alright. So we'll keep it up like this at the moment. You don't like looking it up. That's fair, that's fair. I understand what you mean. We'll do a save. We'll do our normal little trial run. And then we can reset. And then we can do it again. Once we have the details, once we've scoped out the room and we know what's going on. But yeah, I hope you're well as well, Clawfie. Welcome, welcome. Okay, up we go. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Ah. I forgot about that. It's so dramatic, isn't it? The stairs are so unnecessary. You won't spoil Pokemon-wise. A bug champion? Ah, interesting. Okay. You're doing well. I'm glad to hear it. I'm good, thank you. I'm well. Right, let me drop another save. And then we'll toddle up this very dramatic staircase. This totally unnecessary staircase. Up we go. Up we go. Imagine how tired you would be running up these stairs. I'm nearly there. I'd be exhausted. I would never make it. And then there's more stairs. Hello. I'm grateful for what you did about N. I don't know what he's thinking now, but I'm sure he realises that different people in Pokemon have their own paths to follow. Say now, how about a match with the strongest trainer in the Unova region? Sure, Mr. Flamehair, let's go. I was so sure he would have like fire types and dragon types because his hair literally looks like fire. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, I don't expect the first run through to go well. It's all just like testing things out, isn't it? Psychic bug. Okay. I should have started with fly really, because bug type. I really didn't think that one through, did I? But that's okay. I worked it out. I should have thought that through. There we go. I should have just done that first. Lesson learned. Who is next? Bouffalon. Now, are you who I think you are? If you are who I think you are, I'm going to bring out Char-Su, but watch me be wrong. Are you who I think you are? You are not who I thought you were. Fair enough. You are not who I thought you were. Oh, they're pure bug. I thought Bouffalon was normal. Oh no, not earthquake. No. Always with the earthquakes. I survived. Ah. I barely survived that. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so it's a hybrid trainer, but they lean towards bugs a little bit. I understand. I'm gonna switch solely because we need a heal Char-Su, so I'm gonna bring out Zebra for a second. Because you are who I thought you were. Awesome. Okay, so let's see what we can do, and then I can always heal up Char-Su. Well, I did plenty. Okay, so if you survive this, I'll keep you out. Survive. There we go. Okay, cool. That's fine. We still need a heal Char-Su though, but I will do that. Okay, who's next? Volcarona. Okay, okay. I know what you are because we were just talking about Volcarona. So I know who you are, and I know who I need. I need my Crispy, who is very, very low health. So I'm going to bring up Beanbag. I'm going to bring up Beanbag so I can heal up Crispy. Because I know who you are. Oh, do they have a bug move? Right, so Beanbag. Just chill for a second, Beanbag. I just need to heal up Crispy. Oh, is it going to set up? It probably will manage to set up because I needed to heal Crispy. But we'll see what happens. I don't expect to beat it first try. I know I've said that already, but I really don't. So it's not the end of the world by any means. Okay, Crispy. I have to say though, Volcarona's got a very lovely design. They're very pretty. Oh, there's the quiver dance. Let's see how much this does then. Oh, that does nothing. Oh, that's bad. Right, you're building those up. I'm concerned. Overheat's a terrifying move. Right, we'll just keep on going. We'll keep on going. They're going to hit so hard when they do hit. There it is. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah, it was setting up, wasn't it? What are our options here? Oh, I don't really know. I think we're going to have to revive Crispy. Though... Yeah, because Goob... But the problem is they're going to be recharging now, aren't they? So it may be worth... just to get some damage in on it while it recharges. And then I can heal up and it can knock out the Goobus, and then I can switch back while it recharges again. Because if it's going to do Hyper Beam again, that works. So I will use the Max Revive I've been saving on Crispy. Ah, full restore. I should have known they were going to do that. But that's okay, it's okay. I can get a bit more damage in, hopefully. Let's try that one. That's not going to do anything, it's grass. Why did I do that? Fly would be a good option to avoid damage. Oh, that's a point. That's true. Maybe we should do that. We'll give it a go, we'll give it a try. But even if the Volcarona takes us out, we had a really good run for the first try. Oh, another quiver dance. Ooh, you're going to make things very difficult. But it just means we'll need to make sure that we get Crispy in straight away, so we'll just need to think about how... Oh? Okay. There's the Hyper Beam though, that's going to knock us out. But what can we do then? Let's see. What are our options? You are recharging. Well, they're recharging at the moment, aren't they? So I wonder if I... Let me try something. I feel like this is going to end the run anyway, so let's try something. I don't know how much this is going to do. Oh, I did enough. There you go. Haha. Yeah, I was trying to take advantage of the recharge and it did work. Vanillux. Ice type. We do not want a dragon type out. Okay, I'm going to bring out Zebra and charge up and heal up Charsu. Let me heal up Charsu then. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bug. I mean, think about it. You go and get ice cream. How long is it before a bug lands in that ice cream? So totally bug type. Absolutely. Oh, and Green Rocket, thank you for the follow. I hope you're well today. Okay, let's do a heal. We'll use Max Potion. I do like Vanillux. I do like this Pokemon because it's silly. I like silly Pokemon, and that's why I like Trubbish. Because Trubbish is literally a bin bag, and I love that. Hey there, Green Rocket. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Okay, Zebra's down, but that's fine. We'll bring out Chelsea. I like as well how its little icicles are like waving. It's so cute. It's so silly. Flamethrower. You like Chandelier? I like Chandelier. Yes, I like them as well. I have to say, this is one of the games that I was not really on board with when I originally played it when it first came out, which is why I never finished it. But I decided to play through it again on stream because I wanted to experience it properly with a new mindset. And I have found that my opinion has changed on it. It's not my favourite, but I totally see why it is other people's favourites now. I get it, I understand. So I'm really glad that I decided to do this. And I feel like I'm going to have to do the same with Sun and Moon, because that's another one where I'm kind of like, eh. So I need to try Sun and Moon again and do it on stream. I do think I definitely need to do that. Gen 5's your favourite. Gen 5's a lot of people's favourites. I understand why now. I get it. I understand. But yeah, Gen 2's my favourite. But no, I get the opinion now. I never used to understand why it was people's favourites. You like Memo Swine? Oh, I like Memo Swine. They're cute. I just like all the silly ones. I really do. Right, who is last? You think the second ones are better? Well, I'll need to try and play those as well, because I've not completed those. Right, now this is going to be a problem, isn't it? Yeah, I'll definitely need to try Black and White too. Pure Dragon, yeah. Oh, burn! Oh, yes. I don't really have anything that's good against Dragon. I have another Dragon. But... ooh. Do I risk it? Yes, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Ooh. Yes! Yes! Yes, it worked! It worked! The risk paid off. Yes. I didn't know if that was gonna work. I did it! First try! Oh, I was not expecting to do it first try. Yay! Yeah, yeah, I knew Claudia would help, but I was like, I feel like I can do this. So I did it, and it worked. Yes! I did the thing! Da, 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 da. I'm Pokemon Master! Come with me. Thank you, Clofy! I did it! I did not expect to do it first try. I do agree, he wasn't as hard as I thought he would be. He wasn't that bad. I thought he would. I found the Elite Four harder than I found this guy. I don't know if everyone's in the same boat with that, but I definitely found like the Psychic girl from the Elite Four way harder. Oh, thank you for the shower. Well now, Tofu. With your skill and persistence, you have earned your place in this Hall of Fame. Your name, the account of your journey, and the history of your battles will all be recorded here. I hope all of this becomes a support to you and helps you grow stronger. Now, trainer, you and your Pokemon who fought by your side will be recorded in this machine. Quiet. Crispy! Here's all our friends. Do this. Chasu. Beanbag. I love Beanbag. Beanbag's our friend. Zebra. And Claudia. And me! Yeah! Congratulations! The Elite Four is easier than the Champion in Black and White too, so that makes sense. You think the Champion should be the hardest, right? Look at us and our friends, we did the thing! And such great timing as well. Just looked at the stream length, that works out so well. Ah, I feel accomplished. Yes, please save it. That is a neat detail. I did like that. The fire one looked really good. Hey there, Lusty Woodsman. If you have the Better TTV installed as an add-on, the vibe is a dancing bunny rabbit. Oh, it's the credits. Oop, let's speed through these and see if there's anything at the end. Zoom, 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 zoom. I mean, that's kind of the end regardless, isn't it? Should we? What I'll do is, I'm going to pop this on mute and I'm going to pop over to here and make sure I change that. Oh, I feel so accomplished. I don't think some of you guys, some of the newer people here realise how many streams we've been trying to beat that Elite Four for, and my streams tend to be 3 to 4 hours in length, so that's a lot of time. But we did it. I was determined to do it this week. I was gonna do it this week and we did it, and I'm proud of myself. Thank you for everyone with your help as well, of the types and stuff like that. I really appreciate it. It was a team effort, it really was. But we did it. We are now the champion of Unova. I feel like I should kind of say about my thoughts on Pokemon Black, 'cause it's my first time completing it. And it's my first time playing it that far through regardless. And I hadn't touched it since it first came out. So really, it was a very fresh, clean first playthrough. And my opinion on it has definitely changed. It used to be one of my least favourite Pokemons, just based off my first impression of it. I wouldn't say it's in my top 3, but it's definitely much better in my books than I originally thought. My opinion has completely changed on it. Like I said before, I totally get those who say it's their favourite gen now. There's a few Pokemon I really like in it as well, which I'll add to my little list of favourites. I found the sprite work to be beautiful. I think multiple times during this game, a trainer would come up and I would just gush over how adorable the trainer was. The sprite work was amazing. I think my only complaint, if I had to complain about anything, my only complaint would be, after you first go through the Elite Four and beat the Legendary and stuff like that, I feel like the jump in levels is too big. And there isn't enough time for you to catch up on those levels. I think that's my only complaint. I feel like the jump shouldn't have been as big and should have been more gradual throughout the second, like, post-game bit. But beyond that, very enjoyable game. I'll definitely have to play Black and White too, absolutely. I don't know when, because I feel like I'm going to have a small break from Pokemon now. You think that's a fair complaint? Yeah, I understand, I get it, and obviously there should be a jump, but I just think it was too big of a jump. I think if they made it a slightly smaller jump, and then throughout like Black City and all the trainers through there, if they gradually increased it throughout that, I think it would have felt more like an organic experience. Whereas instead I felt the need to just stay in one place and grind for hours to catch up. And that's not very fun. You want to do the story. So that's my main thing. That's like the main thing I would say. But overall, I still love it. Had a lot of fun times. Yeah, it took so long. Mudkip, it took so long. I was very underleveled though. I think before I started this stream, I probably grinded everyone up about 15 levels. But imagine how long that took. It took hours. It took hours and hours. And I feel like when you need to grind quite that much, it's a little bit unnecessary. But we did it. We got through it. We still managed it. The champion was a lot easier than I thought he would be. But it was still a very enjoyable experience. Yeah, exactly, Mudkip. Exactly. It's just... It felt very inorganic. It felt very unnatural. Like there was no like progression or flow. It was suddenly just like, here's a wall, get over it. Which we did do. It's fine. But I just feel like it kind of hindered the experience a bit. But still very much enjoyed. I'm glad I did it. We'll need to do Black and White too. But hey there, pizza lover. How are you doing? I will be taking a small break from Pokemon. Usually after I finish a Pokemon game, I kind of put Pokemon on the back burner for a few weeks just to prevent me getting burnt out from it. So, obviously I play other games as well anyway. I've been playing Cult of the Lamb lately. I've got Stardew Valley going. I've got... I just finished Undertale actually, but I might start playing Yakuza 0. And I've got all sorts of other games as well. And then when Pokemon Violet comes out, I will be absolutely playing that straight away. So that's to look forward to as well. But I think the only Pokemon I'll do up until Scarlet comes out, Scarlet and Violet, is maybe like Pokemon Snap. I will put Pokemon aside for a little bit. Hey there, Stardust, how are you doing? And thank you for the shower, and you're bullying me as well, you meanies, you meanie butts. You accidentally one-shot the legendary. Yeah, I can imagine that happening. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I need to decide what game I'm going to put in the Pokemon slot for next week. I've got a few options. I could do a Final Fantasy. I could do a Ni no Kuni. I could start a Zelda. I've got a Wind Waker I want to play. Or we could do Pokemon Galaxy 2. There is a cooldown on the bully now, Pizza Lover, so if you keep on spamming it, it's just gonna queue up. Or it might even just use up your points. I put a little cooldown on it. Slime Rancher 2 released yesterday. I could do Slime Rancher 2. I've got a lot of options. But regardless, next stream is on Sunday. We're going to continue our Stardew Valley farm, and it's at 6 PM UK time. If you want to pop by, I would absolutely love to see you. What I'll do as well is I will pop up my Twitter, because I post my schedule on there, and I also post tweets when I'm live and stuff like that. So if that interests you, you're welcome to pop by, but no pressure whatsoever. And also, this is my Discord. We all chat on there. We have movie nights, but once again, no pressure at all. It's just if you're curious, because I know there's some new faces today. And hello, the Chosen Myth. How are you doing today? Welcome, welcome. We're actually wrapping up for the evening, I'm afraid. We just finished Pokemon Black. I really enjoyed it. I'm really sorry about that, but I do hope you're well. I'm very delightful. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you think so. But yeah, I'd absolutely love to see you all again. I love seeing new faces, old faces. I just love spending time with you all. So if you do want to ever come by, whenever you do, you'll always be welcome back happily. And like I said, I play all sorts of stuff. So even if Stardew isn't your sort of thing, I'm sure there'll be something else down the line that suits your tastes. And if not, Pokemon's coming out soon and I'll be playing that too. So you can always come back for Pokemon. Absolutely, Chosen Myth, join the Discord. Notifications get posted out when I'm live on there. I try to remember to post the schedule over there, but I often forget. So the main place for the schedule is the Twitter. But if I do forget to post the schedule on Discord, you are welcome to poke me. You can send me an @ and be like, where's the schedule? And I'll post it up, so do not worry. And Fishy Friends, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're well as well. Should we find someone to pop a little raid to? Should we see who's online? Oh, and thank you for the follow, Chosen Myth. Much appreciated. Let's see who is about. So, DJ Dominic is playing Minecraft. Or we have got Dianella playing Splatoon 3. Or we've got Salty Sawyer playing Minecraft as well. Oh, I wonder if they're playing it together. And we can search the black and white tag as well. You're good, I'm glad to hear it. Are there any other VTubers playing black and white? None that speak English. Guys, I can only speak English, I don't know other languages. Maybe I should learn just so I can raid people. Yeah, you did, Fishy Friends, I'm super sorry. The next stream's on Sunday at 6 PM UK time. Hopefully you can pop by, I'd absolutely love to see you. And I appreciate you popping by anyway, it does mean a lot. Oh, I don't know. What are you guys feeling more? Are you feeling Minecraft or Splatoon? What are you guys more in the mood for? Based off your answer, that'll be who we raid. Because I never know who to raid. I never know. I'm so bad at choosing. But what are you guys thinking? Minecraft? Both? I can't raid both of them. We could do Minecraft. Let's see what Salty Sawyer's up to. What are you doing, Salty Sawyer? Oh, you are playing with DJ Dominic. I thought you were. Okay. Minecraft. Oh, I think I was just saying Zen. I think I need to learn other languages because I go on the Pokemon tags a lot after a stream. And it's always people who don't speak English. And I'm like, I only know English. Which is so bad. Okay. So, what we'll do then, we'll go and say hello to Salty Sawyer because they are playing Minecraft. They're playing it with DJ Dominic. I wonder who should... Let me check out DJ Dominic. What are you up to? Yeah, we'll do Salty Sawyer. They are another VTuber. They're very lovely. So we will go and say hello. And Minecraft always sounds nice, doesn't it? I need to do another Minecraft stream. I'm on a shared server with some friends. And I haven't streamed it in a bit. I need to do Minecraft. Maybe I'll do that next week. Because I need to continue building my little moon house. Yeah, I find that. I think sometimes with Pokemon, if there's events going on especially, and it's great because it is a worldwide franchise, but it makes it sometimes a bit more difficult to find someone to raid, but that's all right. You took 2 years to learn Spanish. It will take me longer than 2 years. I'm not good at languages. I'm not good at languages. But okay, I will start this raid. Like I said, next stream is Sunday, 6 PM UK time. We'll continue our Stardew Valley farm. If you'd like to pop by, I would absolutely love to see you. We just chill out when we do Stardew and just chat loads. And also, obviously, the Twitter, my schedule, or the Discord if you want to. No pressure, never any pressure. And yeah, thank you so much for all the new follows. Thank you for all the new faces and old faces. Thank you all for popping by and spending time with me and talking to me and keeping me company. I really enjoy spending this time together and I really look forward to it on Fridays. It's like a really nice way to start the weekend. So thank you so much. Oh, it took you to... Oh, I see, Mudkip, I see. That sounds like what I would be like. Okay, we sound on the same page now, Mudkip. You'll be my cheat sheet. I need to find like all these little language cheat sheets. That's what I need. But yeah, let me start this. You gonna send? You gonna send? There we go. But yeah, I could go in circles, so I'll stop going in circles. But either way, like I said, thank you again. I will see you later. I am going to go and have a small little chill and watch some YouTube before I go to bed. So yeah, I hope to see you all again. Thank you all for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. I always say a person's time is the most precious thing they can ever give, and you've decided to share your time with me today, so that really means the world to me. Yeah. So let's share more time together in the future. I'd love to get to know you all more. Even the old faces who come here quite often, I want to get to know you more as well. You're not excluded from that. Yeah, and I am going. I am off. I'm off. I'm heading off. I will see you next time. And let's go and say hello to Salty. She is lovely. Just wish her a big hello and just say like Tofu Raid and big old capital letters. Hey Lane channel, I'm super sorry we are just wrapping up, but thank you so much for popping by. Hopefully I can see you next time on Sunday. But yeah, I am off. I will see you later. Thank you again. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye everyone.